Welcome to another Escape Route stream. I want to apologize for the quality of the last stream. The Game Pass Gala on Blair Witch, where I spent almost an hour trying to figure out an issue that didn't exist. Welcome, Jonah, Erinic. I saw on Discord you're going to ban someone. Probably not, but there's an issue on Discord, and that's that if you type the @ symbol and then the letters, any letters in consecutive order in a person's username, that'll allow you to tag them. But if you type @here, which is supposed to tag everybody who is online and active, what instead happens is I end up tagging a user who has the letters H, E, R, and E in consecutive order somewhere in their name. And I don't feel like kicking them because of their name, but at the same time, does people gonna put up with an @everyone when I alert a live stream? No. People are gonna mute and suppress @everyone's and @here's, and then when I need to get everyone's attention, if there's a situation where I need to get everyone's attention, I'll never be able to get it, because everybody will be like, oh, there's that ERB, he just everyone, even when there isn't anything important to everyone about. And I don't want to be that person that does that. Okay, I'm noticing visuals aren't appearing. Oh, there we go. Shrek Extra Large. Picked something to play while we wait for the Nintendo Direct. So, as per usual, before a Nintendo Direct, I'm going to give my, I guess, predictions as to what we're going to see. Obviously, they say Luigi's Mansion and they say Pokemon Sword and Shield. So those are definitely going to be shown. Now, I did some recent sleuthing and uncovered that, well, I didn't uncover, my friend uncovered and shared with me that in Nintendo's CDN there are listings for Maiden of Blackwater, Super Mario 3D World, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, Nintendo Land, very peculiar one, and Sharp FE, Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem, Sharp FE. I get the feeling that we are going to get an announcement for Maiden of Blackwater for release around Halloween time. And I feel like, of the Wii U games, we will also get confirmation of a Sharp FE port. For some reason, I can't see the video or live stream in their channel. Whose channel? My channel? If you can't see my live stream, there's something wrong. How do I talk to you? Oh wow, this is bad. Oh, Nintendo. Well, the live stream link that I'm using is this one. It will be active in 56 minutes. Well, this is already the best game ever. It sounds like a Banjo-Kazooie character. Okay, maybe Shrek was a bad idea. I think we can do better. We could do Shrek 2. Let's do Shrek 2. I don't usually burn through games this quickly. Subtitles on. I'll play without saving then.
Newlywed fever continued to rise in the swamp, and dear Fiona couldn't be happier. Her parents invited her and Shrek to
Yes, I remember the story.
so they could meet the handsome man she married. While packing for their long
Thank
journey,
you.
Shrek realized he...
So yeah, I think we're gonna get a port of Maiden of Blackwater. I think that's pretty much a given. Oh, this isn't Shrek 2. Is this Shrek Extra Large? Wait, no, this isn't Shrek Extra Large. Oh, I can control all these characters. What?
Press the attack button to attack a snail and collect its
eyeballs. Oh, this is cool. I didn't realize it was like Lego Star Wars with selectable characters. So anyway, Maiden of Blackwater for October. I think that's pretty much a given in the Nintendo Direct. They're probably going to announce Sharp FE as well. I'm fairly certain. We're going to see the first trailer for the new Smash character. If it is an Activision rep, as originally believed, then it will be Diva representing Overwatch. The reason I say that is because of the 4chan leak that said it would be a female character in a mecha. And that it would be disappointing. There'd be nobody more disappointing than an Overwatch rep. So I reckon that if it is an Overwatch rep as originally believed, it will be Diva. If it is not an Overwatch rep, then... assuming that the SNK description is correct on the DLC, I guess we can assume that it's going to be either a Metal Slug rep as a female character who would have a mecha and be disappointing, a Metal Slug rep, or... if it's not a Metal Slug rep, I reckon it's a brand new SNK character from a brand new SNK game, and that's what's going to make them disappointing. I have no reason I have no legs to stand on for any of my predictions, but really, personally speaking, if it's a Metal Slug rep, I want Leona. Because Leona would represent Metal Slug, but Leona would also represent King of Fighters. And naturally, Clark and... what's the other one? Clark and the other one. Oh, God. Ralph. Ralph and Clark would appear in the final Smash.
We stink! Or is that just me?
Yeah, I would find it really disappointing if it was an Overwatch character. That said, I've paid for the character pass. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, if it's a character I don't want, I'm fucked. I can't exactly ask for my money back. So, yeah. And if it's a character I don't want, I'm going to play with them anyway. But yeah, it would be disappointing as all heck for it to be an Overwatch character. Yeah, absolutely. But then again, Overwatch is huge. And it would make sense for Nintendo to want a character from a huge game to be in their game.
Do that again and I'll go underworld on you.
Aha! Yeah, I reckon that they'll show us a bit of Banjo. I think Banjo's out soon. I have no reason to believe this, but this week, I think. It's probably not this week. It's probably next week. But Banjo is definitely soon. Banjo is definitely soon. Banjo is definitely first half of this month. No question. I don't think he's going to shadow drop during the Direct. And I kind of hope he doesn't, because after the Direct I want to go to bed. And if Banjo drops, I can't go to bed, can I? I have to play as him first.
This potion makes your team invulnerable for a limited time.
I don't think they'll shadow drop. Terry? I don't know. Fem Terry? Yeah, bring it on. Fem Terry? Yeah, bring it. Terry? No, no. I wouldn't want Terry. If it was Terry, you know, that's better than Geese Howard, you know, right? That's better than Tekken. Oh, let's add Geese Howard to Tekken. Why not a character people want? Relatively speaking, I guess my favourite King of Fighters character would probably be Ash, but we'll never see Ash make a cameo in anything.
I guess that means a little donkey is a burrito.
Because Ash isn't really a main character as far as King of Fighters is concerned.
Hanging out can be fun, but that was ridiculous.
Yes, Japan was very excited for Banjo. Admittedly, the West was more excited. Something backing up the SNK rep would be whether or not Latin America was counted as its own region during the Smash ballot. Because we know the Smash ballot has influenced who was added to Ultimate and who's in the DLC. Well, we don't know it's influenced who's in the DLC, but it sort of has. If Latin America is considered as its own contingent in the Smash ballot, where else was SNK big besides Japan? Latin America. So it would make sense for an SNK rep there.
A motley crew. Who asked if I would let them through? I'll open the gate for you and your mates if you will bring me fairies.
Then face it, with Banjo, you've got the America rep. With Dragon Quest, you've got the Japan rep. Not sure who Joker's repping.
Press the special button to slow down time with Fiona. Then touch all the fairies to collect them.
It's Fiona time!
Why can Fiona slow down time? Zawarudo! Toki no Tomori. Some people got very emotional about Banjo and Smash. Yeah, me too. It felt like it was meant to be.
You can't break me. I'm staying.
Decade ago, you know? We should have had him in Smash in the days of Brawl. We should have had him in Smash in the days of Melee.
know you had it in you.
And Sakurai even alluded to as much. Because of the Rare buyout, the Microsoft ownership of Rare, Banjo wasn't added to Melee or Brawl, but he was intended for it. It feels like he's finally home where he's meant to be. Who's got a ranged attack? You've got a ranged attack. I fart on my enemies. If there's some sort of weapon I can pick up. I got a level with y'all. The more I see of Luigi's Mansion 3, the less interested I am in it. I'd like to see Nintendo introduce or show us something. Shrek can throw the turtles at the Switch. But I don't see any turtles. Oh, donkey! You know what I've done? I've done killed the fucking turtles! That's not a very Shreky accent. That's because I'm fucking shit. At accents. I'm hoping that maybe running away and running back will respawn the turtles. If not, we've hit a brick wall with this one. Haha! HAL Labs is recruiting for a new Kirby project. 3D Kirby, 3D Kirby, 3D Kirby, come on! Give us a proper 3D Kirby! Now, I know that HAL Laboratories' design philosophy when it comes to Kirby is they want to make the games as simple as possible. That's why a lot of Kirby games are like one-button, two-button affairs. I get that. Get outside of your comfort zone, HAL Labs, and give us a 3D Kirby. It's what we want. It's what the people want. I'm a Kirby fan, man. I'm a Kirby fan. And I want 3D Kirby. Is that too much to ask? Kirby's Air Ride had, like, you could run around... Kirby 64 is not a 3D Kirby because it takes place on a 2.5D plane. That's like calling Kirby Return to Dreamland on Wii a 3D Kirby. That's like calling Kirby Star Allies a 3D Kirby. No. The only game where we have been able to run around in full 3D as Kirby is Kirby's Air Ride when we get off of our Warp Star. And Kirby deserves so much better. Kirby deserves so much better. Let's see. If Sushi was here, it'd be like, play BMX XXX. Like, no thanks, I'm good. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball shit. Star Allies map system is sort of like that 3DS Kirby fighting game that was very sort of like 3D top down. What was it called? Battle something? Easy. Because I suck.
Goku!
Battle Royale. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
A child of the monstrous Saiyan race was sent across the galaxy to Earth on a mission of destruction. However, his Saiyan programming was erased when he fell from a high cliff into the greatest adventure of all time. That boy was Goku, and armed with his otherworldly Saiyan powers, he embarked on a quest for the...
They used a little bit of footage from Blood Rubies, because he was wearing blue.
Goku honed his skills under the watchful eye of the legendary Master Roshi. But when his strength quickly surpassed that of his teacher, he set out...
Nice little recap of the events of Dragon Ball.
As the Saiyans intended, but as its greatest defender.
Okay, complete left field prediction for tonight. Fuck it, I'm going there. Dragon Ball Origins 1 and 2, Nintendo Switch exclusive. Upcoming Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, right? So they're going to release Origins 1 and 2 on Switch. It won't happen. It's less a prediction and more just something I want. But I'm going to ask for it anyway.
Thus setting in motion a chain of events that will take Goku far beyond the world he has sworn to protect. And force him to test his might against the most powerful villains the universe has ever known.
I remember having that Dragon Ball game when I have it on GameCube. Yes, Dragon Ball Z Sagas is a surprisingly good, thank you Anna, surprisingly good Dragon Ball Z game considering it was made by Atari. Ah! Welcome to another episode of our show where we take the camera anywhere we want and try to find secrets and discoveries in some of our favourite games. Oh look, it's a pink box underground. I wonder what that does. I'm going to talk to a developer that has no idea. Well yeah, actually when we were developing the game, I have no idea what that box is there for. Wow, isn't that amazing? Tune in next week for another episode of the same shitty show. What? I have no idea. Well, I'm not casting shade on Boundary Break. Ah! Ah! Welcome, Nano. Welcome, your mum. Why does this music sound familiar? I have played this Dragon Ball Z game before. I'm just killing time for the Nintendo Direct to pop up in just over half an hour. My reveal? It would be nice if Mai was the SNK rep. I wouldn't say no. I can't lift these yet, can I? No. But I don't need to. Haha. This music has also been often memed. Yes, this is the game! This is the Senzu Beans game! You could only carry 3 Senzu Beans at a time. I'm getting rid of that red Cyberman. I know that they all have different names depending on their colour, but fucked if I'm gonna remember that. Mai would be a much better rep than insert other character from King of Fighters here. I would like Leona, but I don't think it's going to happen. But the 4chan League said character with a mecha, and the only characters I can think of in King of Fighters that have a mecha is Leona. I got a Senzu Bean. So yeah, real talk, Wii U ports, Sharp FE, Maiden of Blackwater. Definitely showing. I'm pretty positive. Then we've got Overwatch coming to Switch, which has pretty much been confirmed. They're going to show Luigi's Mansion, of course, and Pokemon Sword and Shield. I hope they don't spoil too much for me. The reason why Diva's in the thumbnail is because the original... Okay, Master Roshi. Thank you. There it is! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Amazing. The reason for thinking that it would be Diva in Smash is because when the leak was originally released, they said a female character that would disappoint everyone that has a mecha. I'm like, yes, Diva. My first thought was Tracer, and then I thought, Tracer? No, Diva. I'm missing a Z coin. Goku, you're missing a Z coin. I see it though. Nope. It's a capsule. Do 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 do. Well, I thought maybe Astral Chain, but I don't think a character from Astral Chain would disappoint anybody. Because Astral Chain has been doing fucking gangbusters, hasn't it? It's been selling like hotcakes. Everybody on Twitter is mad for Astral Chain. I don't think it will be Astral Chain, because I couldn't ever describe Astral Chain's characters as being disappointing. How do I charge again? Ah. So satisfying. Kamehame. Ah! So good. This game is way better than it has any right to be. And I love that about it. Has a rocking soundtrack. It looks about as on model as Budokai does. People review bombing Astral Chain. Why? What reason? Because it's a game that promotes the police. That was it, wasn't it? The pedophiles on Reset Era were offended because it was a video game that promoted the police force. That it was pro-police propaganda. When the members of your video game forum that are 30 years old or older, majority, are complaining on the internet about video games that serve as police propaganda, you've got to wonder what those 30-year-olds are hiding. It's Raditz. Got a power level of 1,200.
Goku and Piccolo, the Earth's two greatest.
What's up with the face cam focus, by the way? What? What? You mean the blurry background? It's a little thing that I enabled. Yes.
I'll teach you a lesson, fool. We'll see about that.
I did it because nobody really wants to look at junk. This isn't a junk stream, contrary to popular belief. Yes, get stuck on that rock. Well done, genius. Combat in this is so satisfying.
It's over now.
It's not a junk stream, it's a Junko stream. I binge watched Danganronpa today, the anime. And I can safely say I'm glad I played the game first, because they really do slide across a lot of the story in the Danganronpa anime. Like, they cut a lot of shit out, obviously to make it flow as an anime. 30 frames per second frame rate. If the game is a constant 30, then so be it. If the frame rate is constant, so be it. Astral Chain is a Nintendo Switch exclusive and we don't like it. Let me tell you where I'm at with this. You bastards had better take back that shit, because I'm not plastic and fake. When I write raps, I take the facts and lay them out for the masses, you assholes. If you're gonna start saying shit about Astral Chain, I'm gonna slam you with a frying pan of I don't give a fuck. How are we for time? 25 minutes until the Nintendo Direct. I want to get Astral Chain, I want to get Fire Emblem. But video games cost money. Those same fans are now angry with Platinum for not releasing Astral Chain on other systems. Oh no! Oh, what will those poor entitled gamers do? And as an entitled gamer, I am allowed to say that. The mighty Photoshop text preset.
Goku embarks on a quest to reach the legendary martial arts master King Kai, hoping to receive training that will aid him in the coming battle against the Saiyans. Meanwhile, Piccolo labors to teach Gohan the art of fighting with a severe training regimen designed to unlock the youngster's hidden potential. And after 1 year, just as Reddit predicted, the
Evil Saiyans, as opposed to good Saiyans. Yeah, I'll be bad. Don't drink sodas. Okay. I won't drink any more soda this stream. I'll go to my fridge and get my homebrew and drink that. Get my my homemade moonshine and drink that instead of soda. Heck yeah, homebrew channel. More like homebrew. I was trying to find a word that rhymes with channel, and all I've got is flannel. So that one's not going to work. Ah, Masenko! Nice. It's still Cybermen, though. If I remember, the Cybermen didn't even appear until Vegeta and Nappa turned up. So there shouldn't have been any in the first chapter with Nappa, but oh well. I'm sure Atari have their own reasons for making that shit up. I like that when you get stuck somewhere, just like it's your leg out in the air. Like, I'm trying to get a repeat of it. Ah, come on. There we go. Ah, you just float there. Gohan becomes less cool over time. You're reminding me of a particular Sean Schemmel quote that I can't say that was recently leaked online. But I'm sure people know the quote. Hey, look at those naughty word ass clothes. Oh boy. Okay. There were some voice clips leaked recently from the Funimation recordings of Dragon Ball Z Kai. Some outtakes where members of the team used less than stellar language during the used some less than stellar language during the recording of the program. Now, naturally, they're allowed to in the recording studio, and if it's for warming up character voices, I get it. But the issue is these particular voice actors were essentially hypocrites, standing up on a moral grandstand, telling other people how they should live and what they should say, and then it turns out that they're using such terrible language during the recording of their during the recording of the show. So I'm not going to play the clips out loud on my live stream because I'm sure that Funimation are targeting people that play the clips. But one thing was like a 5-minute parody by Christopher R. Sabat of all the characters he voices. Was it him? Might not have been him. But it was like a bunch of characters that someone voiced, and they made a gay sex parody with the characters. You got Kami, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so old, Mr. Popo, but I've never been with a man before." This is like the original voice actors saying all these things. "Grab the sacred ointment, Popo." "Yes, sire, I'm applying the sacred ointment." I shall link them to you. What's the best way to do that? Twitter? Or if a mod is watching and wants to find those clips, go right ahead and post them. Steam, okay. I'll find them and I'll send them to you. God, they're intense. But wonderful at the same time. Like, I'm glad it happened because after Funimation have taken such a hugely SJW stance. I hate using that phrase, but yeah. It's nice to see them get taken down a peg. $20 until the, well, actually, 19 minutes until the direct. Can't get this shit. It's always too high for me. Whatever. Do 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 do. There's a clip of Goku's voice actor Sean Schemmel reading a Goku meme where he says, "Can you? This is about our training. Can you suck me off until I come on your face?" And it's the actual Goku voice actor saying it, and it's super intense, you know? It's weird hearing the voice of Goku say this shit. It's kind of weird. It's so funny, yeah, but it's... wow. It's like, "Hey guys, I got a question about our training. Can you suck my off until I come all over your face?" And I'm like, fucking hell! Did he really record this in the studio? It's incredible. I can't stop thinking about these voice recordings. They kind of make my life just a little bit better. The fact that they exist. The fact that they exist and Funimation is in hot water over them right now is what makes it extra special for me. I will credit when good work is done. Funimation hire talented voice artists and work with talented voice studios. Absolutely. I wouldn't dare insinuate anything less than that. They did a stellar job on Akiba's trip. Yes, I read the article, Jonah. It was the one that explained that the RPG battle system is not turn-based, but actually real-time. I appreciate them trying something new with it. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Whenever Nagoshi's team do anything other than a beat-em-up, it kind of fails. Even Binary Domain, which I have all the time in the world for, even Binary Domain suffered because it was the Yakuza team not making a beat-em-up. Real-time RPG combat system, inspired by Dragon Quest. Yeah, I still consider Dead Souls to be one of, if not the best, Yakuza game I've played. Now, admittedly, Yakuza 6 is absolute fire. I put Yakuza 6 in pretty high regard. But yeah, I really like Dead Souls a lot. 6. I could probably use that. Turbocharge will always work in my favor. Just having playable Majima is a big deal. Playable Majima is really important. Then you've got Goda, the return of Goda, and it's Goda, but he's got like a machine gun grafted onto his right hand, like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII.
Out of my way! Led by Piccolo and Gohan, the Z Warriors join forces to combat the Saiyan threat. But despite their best efforts, none are able to stand up to the power of the Saiyans. One by one, the Z Warriors fall, until only Piccolo and Gohan are left as the Earth's last line of defense against the evil Vegeta and Nappa.
Then it cuts to in-game Gohan, and he looks really shit.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
I remember, like, the Ginyu arc levels, like, having you fight all of the Ginyu Force members, like, one after another. It's all bullshit.
Send you to the next dimension!
It's over. Give up. Watch out! Nappa's planning more Cybermen.
Of course he is, because nothing could be simple. Of course he spawned more Cybermen.
Better than that.
Oh, this combat is so good, I love it! This game has no right being as good as it is.
Nappa's planning more Cybermen.
Oh, no, 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 just... No. No, don't spin me. It's things like I'm pretty sure the face on the health bar changes as he loses health. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just misremembering. It's got some pretty predictable combos. Nice one. Okiaibo is finally released in the West. Okiaibo? What is OK? What is Okiaibo? Okiaibo? Oh, what? What? Oh! Oh, did that finally release? Is it free like it is in Japan? Of course the online requires Nintendo Online, but is it free? Was it Oreo Dori or something? Obake Doro? $19? No, fuck off. It's a cute game, but it ain't worth $19.
Goku arrives on the battlefield, determined to stop the Saiyans. And after making quick work of Nappa with his new
$19 for a predominantly online game. No.
steps into the fight. Nothing is certain. Disgusted by Nappa's poor performance, he obliterates a now useless henchman in a ferocious display of power. Now, free of distraction, he has set his
No, I'd never pay that for that game. Never.
Stand up to the might of the ruthless Saiyan Prince.
That's far too much.
You are no match for a super elite. I think I'm such a great voice actor.
You'll regret that.
I'm going to send nasty messages to my wife.
Well, it was free for me. $19 is a lot, isn't it? You can have a game with the cutest lolly ever. $19 is too much if it's a predominantly online game. Gallic Gun just does me in every time.
This is only the beginning.
So bullshit. Ugh.
You're nothing. We'll see about that.
Use my ranged instead. I'm gonna have to use the Senzu Bean.
You'll regret that.
You fool! I haven't even started yet. Bring it on, Gallic Gun! It looks like you're having a
Ugh. Gotta eat a month's worth of food! This move is pretty fucking preposterous. Bang! Yeah, this battle is particularly tough. Does this game actually use a Bruce Falconer score? I think it is. Parts of it. It definitely sounds Falconer-ish. A Gallic gun. Gallic as in garlic. It's a pun.
Feel my wrath. Go ahead and try.
Your key moves are the only things that deal any damage. And enemies can just teleport out of them. Because of course they can.
You clown! I'm going to squash you like a ball. I won't let the people.
Ah! Spirit Bomb. Nice. I got far enough in the boss fight. Yeah. Imagine you're fighting some dude and winning pretty hard. Then he eats a bean and is full health. Yeah. Shoot yourself to near death and eat a bean. You know, that makes perfect sense. Because a Saiyan is supposed to get stronger every time they're near death. Couldn't one Saiyan just, like, keep poisoning himself and then eating a senzu bean and keep doing it over and over and over again? You know, that's such a big hole in Saiyan logic. It's beautiful. It's a hole so big, you could fuck it. Good evening, driving the road of sheep. We are 3 minutes away from the Nintendo Direct. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. And if the whole thing right with the Saiyan blood is that the less of it there is in the body, the stronger the Saiyan is. Well, surely then you would just breed and breed and breed a Saiyan until you have like a generation where it's like 0.0000001% Saiyan blood, and then you would just like do the Zenkai thing with them over and over and over again. Okay. It's almost time. Volume up. With the windows down and the speakers up. he was excited. Hideki Kamiya responded to demands for Astral Chain on PS4 and said, why don't you ask Nintendo? Hideki Kamiya then banned everyone. Because he's terrible. Block, block, block. I'm Hideki Kamiya. Block, block, block. I'm muting because I want to watch by myself, but we'll talk after. Alright. Ban, block, it's the same kind of thing. I'm blocked by him, so fuck you, Hideki Kamiya. Bitch. He's blocked me, and I don't really know why. I can't think of an instance where I've interacted with him. There must have been one. Here we go! Here we go! Oh, this is it! This is it, boys! Oh no! Overwatch on Nintendo Switch! Yeah. We knew this. We knew this one. No surprise.
Heroes never die.
What? Why is there? No thanks.
EMP activated.
Captions. Yeah, definitely not Switch version footage, am I right?
You can't catch me.
Oh, gyro, okay. Gyro is a good selling point in a shooter. I'll give him that. Blah, blah, blah. We knew this.
Minasan, hello everyone. I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Shinya Takahashi,
Hello, Mr. Takahashi.
and that was, of course, the latest trailer for Overwatch by Blizzard Entertainment.
No
It's
way.
scheduled for release on Nintendo Switch.
I thought it was a trailer for
October 15th,
Paladins.
So please look forward to it. Okay, let's.
I
get
thought it
into
was
the first
Paladins.
batch of Nintendo Switch headlines. Please take a look.
Click.
You gotta see these floors of the hotel for yourself.
Alright.
Luigi's Mansion 3 takes place in a haunted
Like I said
hotel,
earlier in this
where
stream,
every
the
floor
more I
has a
see of this
distinct
game, the
theme,
less
unlike any
interested
other.
I am.
Case in point, Tomb Suites. I mean, a pyramid inside a hotel? Guess we should expect some mummies. Harsh sands.
This reminds me a lot of Grab by the Ghoulies, this
As for the
area.
other floors, well, there's a disco floor, a pirate-themed restaurant. You get the idea.
What?
May not be the usual amenities, but there's a rogues gallery of bosses to check out before you, well, check out. Speaking of
Wow.
amenities, step
Okay.
right up to this all-new attraction, Screen Park. In this party mode, there's a Luigi team and a Gooigi team. With only one Nintendo Switch system, 2 to 8 players can battle it out. See which team can defeat the most ghosts. Collect the most coins by piloting floaties with the Poltergust G00 and break the most targets. Hey, even Luigi needs a break sometimes. Luigi's Mansion 3 opens its doors on October 31st. Just
Is
in
this
time
what they
for
mean by
Halloween.
will feature? They've shown like 10 seconds of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Get a load of this new free-to-start Kirby game. The
Free to
combined
start.
forces of Kirby, and Kirby are in for some wicked boss
Oh,
fights.
this is that one from 3DS, but now on
Super Kirby
Switch.
Clash.
Okay.
Take up quests in town, and collectively,
Aw.
you and your team will pick 4 jobs. That's right. Get your weapons, get your gear, and get ready. Some mighty tough enemies await.
What bothers me though is they said free to start.
So, get a look at your enemy and make sure you have the right jobs for the job. The key to victory is to know your role and work as a team. You can play alone, together on one system, team up via local wireless, or even play online. It'll be time to unite with friends and players from around the world and overcome each challenge.
Yeah, I'll play this. Sure, why not?
Super Kirby Clash launches later today.
Wow!
And
Okay!
remember, it's free to start too.
So that's our Shadow Drop. Cool.
This long-awaited, recently released RPG is getting a remake. After 25 years, fans of the Mana series can look forward to the HD remake of the third game in the trilogy, Trials of Mana.
Oh.
6 different characters, you'll choose a protagonist and 2 companions. The ones you choose will determine which of the interwoven stories you'll follow through this reimagined.
Yes!
You remember what will happen to dear Jessica if
Oh, give me. Give me now.
forgotten.
As each character advances, they'll have the opportunity to switch their class, allowing them to learn stronger special moves and spells, step into the light, or show your dark side when picking your class to change your character's appearance and abilities. Unlike the classic version, characters have full range of movement, including jumping and combo attacks
Oh,
for
mate.
your party.
Look at this.
Once again, the wheels of fate are beginning to turn.
Like manna from heaven.
For the beloved world of Trials of Mana on
April next
24th.
year. Oh, come on.
Just what happened to the crew of this doomed ship? The Oberdin vanished at sea in 1803, only to wash up 4 years later in Falmouth, England, with no sign of survivors. The fate of the crew remains
We got our
unknown.
first indie
As an
darling.
insurance investigator for the East India Company, you must board the ship and uncover the mystery of its disappearance and return. Your analysis will rely heavily on one less than ordinary device. Use the power of the Momentum Mortem pocket watch to turn back time and witness each soul's last moment.
Well, going back in time and reliving the last moments of a person's life in a first-person shooter, this has been done before. Look up a game called Cryostasis, which does
Without
exactly
you,
the same
true tale
thing.
will never be told. What brought the Oberdin to such an end? Little by little, tease apart the misfortunes of the ship and its crew to solve the mystery. Return of the Oberdin
I appreciate
arrives
its
on Nintendo
aesthetic,
Switch in
but
fall
I get the
2019.
feeling that's all that game has going for it.
There's a small town out there with a big
Oh, we
secret.
finally learning more about town.
Never
Oh,
leave town.
Little Town Hero.
That is the rule agreed
There
upon
we
by
go.
the people of this peaceful
I just knew it
town
as town.
and the castle protecting it. One day, there suddenly appeared a giant monster. To defend the town,
Gotta love those 15
one
frames
boy
per
named
second.
Axe will stand up to face it. And the only weapons he'll need are ideas. But to win one of these battles, you must know when to use them. Strategy is everything if there's any hope to win. During battle, you can move around to garner support from townspeople. Take advantage to gain the advantage. Seize every opportunity to protect your town in this
Yeah, it's
new
got better
RPG
animations
from
than
GameFly.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Almost all the music in the game was composed by Undertale creator Toby Fox.
Huh?
Little Town Hero. will
So
make a
I can
stand
just
on
mute the
Nintendo
game when
Switch
I'm
on
playing.
October 16th.
Okay, good to know.
You can pre-purchase and preload the game later today. Fall is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Colors
We
weave.
can finally confirm the release date of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie. Banjo and Kazooie. And the
Twice?
release date is today.
Told ya!
After today's
Told you
Nintendo
Banjo
Direct,
was Shadow
we
Drop
broadcast
today.
a video detailing
I
how to
told
use
ya.
Banjo and Kazooie, featuring the game's director, Masahiro Sakurai. As a special treat, the video will begin immediately following the Nintendo Direct you're watching right now.
Might as well hang around for that
Tide
then.
yourself over until the
Told
release of
ya!
Banjo and Kazooie.
Banjo was
Check it out.
definitely this week.
But first,
I was right. Oh, here we go. Neo Geo. 1991. So it is an SNK rep. King of Fighters. Too bad, Nekaruru. Iori? No! Not Iori? Oh, I'd have been okay with Iori. Terry. Well, there we go. Terry. Okay. I'll take Terry. So the 4chan leak was a load of bullshit then. Of course it was. November. Wow.
So, Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury is joining the battle. That means we've revealed 4 of the 5 fighters included in the fighter.
Okay.
Can there really be only one left?
A special announcement.
We're
What?
happy to confirm the development of more
What?
DLC fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Outside the 5 fighters included in the Fighters Pass, we
What?
can confirm that other new fighters are in development. The battle isn't over yet.
What?
So, what do you think?
What?
Regarding what was announced about additional fighters at the end of that...
Colors weave into
we'll
it.
share with you in the future. For
Okay.
now, let's continue with some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
It's about time to wake the Windfish.
Yes!
Legend of Zelda Link's
This
Awakening.
month.
Which means the next big adventure on Nintendo Switch is fast approaching. You'll meet some strangely endearing islanders, face a series of puzzling tasks, and encounter some oddly familiar faces.
Oh!
Help Link escape Koholint Island before its mysteries get the best of him.
Oh yes, we saw Anti-Kirby.
Chamber Dungeon. You can place chambers earned on your adventure to arrange your own dungeons. Add in plus effects that alter chambers. And save chamber dungeons to a compatible amiibo figure featuring a character from the Legend of Zelda series. That way, your friends can play them. Be ready. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening will launch before you know it on September 20th. The new Link amiibo figure will be available that same day. You know the hero's might from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now join his adventure. Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age definitive.
Hell yes, I can't wait to get this on a Steam sale. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
And experience new character-focused stories.
Wait,
the day the game launches, free download
okay, the
content
complete
can be found
game
in
will
the
be on
Champions
Switch
Pack,
only.
including consumable items and more.
Maybe I have to
can
get it
change
on
the
Switch
appearance
then.
Of party members. An RPG giant draws near. Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition journeys onto Nintendo Switch September 27th.
11S Journey Turbo Championship Ultra Edition.
Prepare for your adventure with the free demo on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, a free demo! I don't have to pay for it! What weird wording!
Looking for more Fire Emblem goodness? Then say hello to Tokyo. The worlds of the Fire Emblem series and
Excuse
Atlas
me.
games have crossed paths, and the result
The
is
fuck did I
Nintendo
say?
The
Me!
story takes place in
The best!
Tokyo.
The
Creative
best!
energy is so abundant, it's
Okay,
materialized
anyway.
into something called Performa,
I just want to say,
which attracts wicked mirages.
did I not call this?
You'll face off against this threat as up-and-comer
Where's
Itsuki
my,
Aoi and his friends who are trying to make it in the entertainment business.
Look at
Fire
this.
Emblem characters like Chrom
This is
and
my.
Cid will join you
It's
from
not
another
showing very
dimension.
well. Here's my
Together, you'll wage
factory
deep,
sealed
turn-based
Sharp
battles,
FE.
blending the combat of the Fire Emblem and Shin Megami
I wonder if it's
Tensei
going to
series.
release censored like the
And
Wii U
In
version.
the Nintendo Switch version, there's a new song that wasn't included in the original. Be sure to check out the other new features, from the new story elements to the characters joining you in battle for the first time. Hey, is that Tiki? Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore releases
Told
on
ya!
January 17th.
Told ya! Told
You can
ya!
purchase the
So,
game later today.
what's next? Blackwater?
Welcome back to where nothing is
Wait, what? What?
Boston.
What?
2019.
What? Deadly?
All begins again when FBI agent
What?
Olivia Davis opens an investigation into an old serial killer case. She also opens a door to the unknown. It also takes us back to New Orleans, 14 years ago.
Excuse me.
Here, our story follows an FBI agent who goes by the name of York. The journey between
Oh
past
my
and
God!
present will take Aaliyah and York on a winding path.
Oh my god!
But what lies at the end? Will it be truth or madness?
Oh!
Deadly Premonition
Yes!
Blessing in Disguise boggles and beguiles on Nintendo Switch in 2020. And now for a shocker. The original game in the series will launch on Nintendo eShop as Deadly Premonition Origins later today.
Switchboard!
Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive
Oh!
is finally coming to Nintendo
Yes!
Switch. Check it out.
Red Seed's profile hitting the Switch. That's what I'm talking about. I never could have predicted that. Divinity is a nice. It's a nice thing, but Divinity's following Deadly Premonition 2. Nah, mate. Sorry, Divinity. I appreciate what you're going for, but you can't compete. You can't compete. Can he, Zach? Oh, man. Looks good, though. But yeah. It's not Deadly Premonition 2, so who gives a fuck?
And now for a message from Bethesda.
Message from
Nintendo
Bethesda?
fans, Pete Hines from Bethesda. On behalf of everyone at id Software, I'm excited
It-
to announce
it's
something
Pete
really
Hines,
cool that we have
47,
coming
and
to
French
Nintendo
fried
Switch
potatoes here.
later this year. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64. Well, this year is the 25th anniversary of Doom, one of the most popular first-person shooter franchises.
Is this our Doom 64
And to
announcement?
celebrate, we're re-releasing one of our favorite games, Doom 64. For the first time since its original release in 1997, Doom 64 will be officially available on a Nintendo console.
Nice.
Relive your crusade against the demons in more than 30 action-packed levels. Or if you're a newcomer, experience the retro first-person shooter that helped make Doom one of the most popular shooter franchises in history.
The problem is, though,
Doom 64 will
you've been
release
able
on
to play
Nintendo
this
Switch
on
on
PC
November
with Brutal
22nd
Doom
this year.
for like years. It's nice to have. It's nice to have. But, nah.
Introducing a brand new IP from developer Hi-Rez Studios, Rogue Company. To most of the world, Rogue Company is a rumor at best, but its operatives are the real deal. And as one of these elite specialists, you'll face challenges which will require your specialized abilities.
I'm worried that the name Rogue will be hinting at roguelike.
Friends or match up with a similarly skilled team online in a variety of objective-based game modes. Whether you wield
Wow, that
guns,
doesn't look
gadgets,
like
or
Switch
melee
footage.
weapons, your playstyle will depend on your choice of mercenary.
That looks too good to be Switch footage,
There will be plenty
doesn't
of
it?
modes, maps, weapons, skins, in-game events, and more. When Rogue Company sneaks up on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
How's it going? Next, the new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. We have more information to share that will shed new light on this next Pokemon adventure. Please take a look.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield take place in the Galar region, a scenic land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future. Among them, you'll encounter new Pokemon and meet new people throughout your adventure. Today,
I'm hyped for this.
Features you can look forward to. First, customizing your look. Once again, the latest entry in the series lets you pick your outfit. This time, it's not just tops and bottoms, but a wide variety, including outerwear and gloves.
Ooh.
Plus, you can change your hairstyle.
Oh, here we go, hairstyle.
Or put on a little makeup. There's a
Makeup.
lot more to becoming a champion than simply honing your battle skills.
Okay.
You've got to look the part too, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
Pokemon Camp. During your journey through the Galar region, you can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp. While you're there, you can play with your Pokemon.
Who cares if the guys get crap
And as you
outfits?
get to know them better,
Only
they'll also
real
improve your
players
battle.
only pick the female avatars in every game ever.
Additionally, in the wild area, you can visit other players' camps too. Feel free to bring along one of your
So it's Pokemon and me.
hang out with up to 3 other players at the camp. We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon. Third, curry on rice.
Third, cook Pokemon.
Is also a great place to cook up a dish that is very popular in the Galar region. Curry on rice.
The wild area is a great place to cook wild Pokemon.
And what type
The
of
immediate thought when they show them stirring that pot, my first thought was, and now you could cook Pokemon.
you put into
With motion controls, stir the pot.
There are more than 100 types. And each one you cook up will be registered in your curry decks. The goal? To master the art of curry. Huh? What's that Pokemon doing here? And fourth, we'll introduce some new Pokemon discovered in the Galar region. First is Poltegeist.
Poltegeist!
Amongst tableware, hotels, and restaurants. Its body is made of tea, complete with its own
Poltegeist!
aroma. It may even allow a trusting trainer to taste its tea. This ghost-type Pokemon also has a special ability
I love it!
called Weak Armor.
Poltegeist!
Next, another new Pokemon called Cramorant.
Aw.
This flying and water-type Pokemon has one huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can fit in its mouth. When it uses surf or dive during battle,
So basically a
watch as
seagull.
It rises from the water,
A big blue
along with
seagull.
a catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker. This is Cramorant's exclusive new ability, Gulp Missile.
Nice.
And that's all we have to share with you today.
Aw.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will launch on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
I'm still looking forward to this. I'm optimistic.
Well, how about that? There are still 2 more months until the game releases. Please look forward to the day you can start your new adventure in the Galar region. So, it's been about a year since we began offering Nintendo Switch Online memberships. With Nintendo Switch
here come
Online,
the Super
we're
Nintendo
providing
games?
a variety of games and fun features. And now, we're looking to add in an additional library of games. It's called Super Nintendo
About time,
Entertainment
yeah.
System Nintendo Switch Online. With this, you can play a variety of classic Super NES games on Nintendo Switch.
SNES Classic, SNES Classic, SNES Classic, SNES Classic, SNES Classic, SNES
There are
Classic,
some you may not expect,
SNES Classic.
like Stunt Race FX.
Oh, here we go.
Which will be available to play on another system for the first time.
Yes,
You
okay.
can face off or team up in local
Oh!
multiplayer
Pew
by
pew!
using a Joy-Con controller to a friend, or even play together online. Oh, and the rewind function will be available from launch.
Oh. Rewind on Super Nintendo games.
Here are the first games we plan to release.
Look at that! Pew pew!
20 of the games you see
Pew
on screen
pew!
will launch tomorrow. Of course, we will eventually add more to the
Look at it there! Not fucking Kirby's Avalanche or Ghost Trap. Not fucking fucking Dr. Robotnik's fucking tighter than a camel's twat in a sandstorm. Super Puyo Puyo Soup.
a Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo
Just
Switch Online exclusive controller as a special offer. To charge it, you can use a USB cable, just like the Nintendo
Puyo
Switch
Puyo
Pro
getting the
controller.
respect it fucking
This Super NES
deserves.
style controller will be available for purchase
Oh, EDF, of course, that's a
exclusively
shmup,
for
isn't
Nintendo
it?
Switch Online
It's a
members.
really good shmup.
Visit the Nintendo website for the latest
Damn.
information on its release.
Some good games.
Wouldn't it be nice to play those games again with one of these controllers? Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, go ahead. Show me Blackwater.
Sure, you know Tetris, but can you survive this? Nintendo Switch Online members, the large-scale puzzle battle game Tetris 99 is getting a free update.
Okay.
Tetris 99 Invictus is here, and not for the faint of heart. You can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status. Can you survive against the best of the best? Well, good luck. We're also adding in daily missions for some added challenges.
Daily
During
missions.
these missions, you can acquire tickets and exchange them for a variety of custom themes. Sweet!
I'm sold on the retro
Showcase
themes.
your accomplishments. We're tossing in a vast array of new player icons too. Beyond that, the second wave of paid DLC is here as well. In 2-player share battle mode, pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for a 2-player game against each other and the CPU, and get together with friends to battle via local wireless on your Nintendo Switch systems in local arena mode. The version 2.0 update for Tetris 99 will be available tomorrow. A packaged version, including the game, DLC, and a Nintendo Switch Online 12-month individual membership will be available September 6th. Mario and Sonic are ready to
I'm
keep
getting
it old
this
school in Tokyo.
when it comes out.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games has become a tradition of its own. This time, there are more than 20 events, including the 100-meter, karate, football,
This looks so good.
rugby sevens, sport climbing,
Been keeping a close eye on this
gymnastics, surfing.
during its
You know
development.
what?
Just keeping a close
There's
eye
more
on
where
it,
that
seeing
came
what it's
from.
up to. There's a story mode and everything.
Check out
Eggman
these
Nega's
10
in it.
retro-style events. Each one rocking some sweet 2D style graphics.
It's just Sticks the Badger
They're
isn't.
all new, all retro, and very refreshing to play.
Zavok's in,
On top
but
of
Sticks
that,
the Badger
there are
isn't.
new mini-games, unlockable characters, and a story mode in which Mario, Sonic, Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must escape from a game based on the Olympic Games Tokyo 1964. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 will go for the gold
Yeah.
November 5th.
Yeah, I'll probably get it.
The next Daemon X Machina demo will be here sooner than you think. Ahead of the full game's release next week, the free demo version, Daemon X Machina Prologue Demo, will be available for download later today.
Gary, it's sprites from their very first
through the beginning of the
appearances,
game.
pretty much.
And all of your progress can carry over to the full game. If you've never played a mech action game and you're wondering what they're all about, this is the perfect time to take one for a test drive. A key feature of this demo is the co-op mode for up to 4 players, and we're happy to report that it can be played via local wireless. So, gather your friends, and make the bosses feel like the little guys. The full game will also support online play. Be ready by customizing your mech.
Another
and honing your
demo,
skills
though.
On missions. What hides beneath your mech's armor? A god or a demon? Daemon X Machina will be ready for
Do we
action
really need another demo of Daemon X Machina?
The Star Wars classic so
What?
back for more.
Whoa, this is out of left field, isn't it?
The New Republic
Jedi Outcast!
to stop a rogue Jedi. Get your lightsaber at the ready, blaster in hand. Prepare to wield
What?
the full power of the Force.
How fucking random!
Full single-player experience of Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. is
How random!
September 24th.
Okay.
We've got new details on some upcoming games.
Here's where my journey begins.
You are Geralt of Rivia, mercenary monster slayer. Your
Witcher
current
3?
contract? Tracking down a living weapon known as the Child of Prophecy. You'll have a whole world to explore, at home and on the go, when The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition comes to Nintendo Switch on October 15th. And all downloadable content and story expansions are along for the ride. Become the most feared pirate in the Caribbean in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Then transform into the ultimate assassin hunter in Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for one great value. All past DLC and new features like touch control and motion aiming coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch in Assassin's Creed The Rebel Collection. Battle for survival at the edge of a savage frontier in the online free-to-play action RPG Dauntless. Whether you're looking to take your Slayer on the go, or a rookie ready to forge
It's
your
no
legacy,
Deadly Premonition 2, is it?
Craft and customize hundreds
Let's
of
be real.
factions, and team up with other Slayers to take down boss-sized behemoths.
It's no Jedi Outcast either.
Labs are adding
Wow.
new content in anticipation of the game's launch on Nintendo Switch, and there's plenty more on the horizon. Open your calendar. More games are on the way.
More games. Yoga Watch 4! Sorry. That must have been a misview. That must have been a misidentification, surely. Get copyright for this music, and get copyright for this music, yeah. Get copy. Ah, it's Ni no Kuni. Not as exciting, not as exciting. Nah. It's just Ni no Kuni. Call of Cthulhu. Okay. Last year's Call of Cthulhu, but on Switch. Devil May Cry 2 coming to Switch. The best one is coming to Switch. Vampire.
How's everything going? Next up, Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Animal Crossing!
We revealed many details
Yes.
about the game back in June, so we prepared a video covering what was announced. Let's see, shall we?
Animal Crossing 2, goodbye despair. I get that reference.
Thank you for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway Package. A laid-back, relaxing time in a haven of nature awaits. For you and the other folks participating in the Getaway Package, the time's come to get into the groove of deserted island life. It may be a deserted island, but the Resident Services building at its center is here to support your needs, so there's nothing to worry about. For starters, we'll provide you with a tent. Please select the spot where you'd like it set up. Oh, and there's something else. We'd like to offer you an original Nook Inc. Nook phone.
Nook
It
phone.
comes pre-installed with a variety of apps for all your deserted island needs, including
That's
recipes
taken
for
straight
cooking
out of
tools
Pocket
and
Camp.
furniture.
This whole crafting system is straight out of Pocket Camp.
We're going to need some materials, like branches
Oh my god. Pocket Camp
and stones.
was training.
Then we'll head to Resident Services. and
Pocket
use
Camp
the
was
workbench.
testing for a crafting system. Oh no.
Nicely done.
Oh no. We should have seen the writing on the walls, guys. This game's gonna be shit.
Like this.
I can't wait
And
anyway.
with those, you can craft more items. Feel free to place furniture inside or outside. You can fine-tune the arrangement so that the decor expresses your style. And you can fully enjoy the deserted island.
Yeah,
life.
this is clearly using Pocket Camp
Let's head
at its
back
core.
to resident services. There we sell tools and furniture. We also buy your unwanted items, including any weeds you remove, as part of our island cleanup plan. In addition to the usual in-game currency, bells, you can also earn Nook Miles through the Nook Mileage program.
Nook
You can
Miles.
exchange your miles for special items and recipes.
I appreciate
You earn miles through our activities
this.
on the island, so be sure to take advantage of this program. There are many ways to experience
Nook
the
Miles.
joys of life on a deserted island.
That's
Go
funny.
fishing, catch some bugs, tend to flowers, and pick them to make a garland. Thanks to crafting, even weeds have their uses.
Aww.
A vaulting pole makes it easy to quickly cross a river. A nutritious snack will help you shovel up a tree in no time.
Wow.
Plant it somewhere else to change things up in that corner of the island. The scenery changes with the time and weather. There will be sunshine, cloudy days, rainfall,
Cool.
and enough wind to shake the trees. Depending on the time of day and the season, you'll encounter different creatures to catch too. Sociable types who live together on the same island can play simultaneously. Up to 4 players at a time on one
Simultaneously.
system. We hope you enjoy living together and working together in the same space. With a local wireless or internet connection, you can travel to another player's island for a total of 8 players in one
Nice.
visit. The whole scene feels meant to be. Why not snap a photo with everyone and make it a lasting memory?
The villager from Smash is just laid out on the deck chair
What we've shown
because
you
he's
so
tired from all
far
that
is
smashing.
truly just the beginning. There's so much more waiting to be discovered. So many activities, animals to encounter,
Oh, Rosie.
and more calling to you from the island. We can't wait for you to experience the Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package.
Yeah, alright then. I was sold anyway, but I'm sold anyway.
So, how'd it look? There's still a bit more time until the game launches, so please stay tuned. Alright, the next game will be our last announcement of the day. Please give it a look.
Last announcement of the day. 3 minutes remaining. What's it going to be? Xenoblade? Xenogears? Definitely Xenoblade. Ooh. What, the
Do you
Wii
wish
one?
to change it? Huh? The future.
Yes! The Wii one! Okay. I haven't got round to playing this yet. So I guess now I know that it's coming out on Switch, I can just get it on Switch and play it on Switch. Okay, cool.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be reborn on Nintendo Switch as Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. The game is planned for release in 2020. Please look forward to more announcements in the future. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.
I thought the 3DS version was the definitive version. No, you don't understand. Don't ask questions, just consume product and wait for next product. Do we watch the banjo? I guess we do.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakura, director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. In our last showcase, I talked a little bit about Hero. Today, I'd like to show you all how to use Banjo and Kazooie. You may feel like some time has passed since our Hero showcase.
Well, that was underwhelming. No. You can't say underwhelming when Deadly Premonition 2 was announced.
Even if I say so myself.
Definitely the standout, followed by
Please let me take just a little bit more of your time.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions
You may remember
on the Switch.
Hero showcase.
My copy is factory sealed, and I don't have to open it because now it's coming out on Switch. Go figure.
Any opposing heroes will block those attacks automatically using their shields. So in the background, I was actually using the second controller to make the hero look away or do moves so my attacks would connect. Today I have my controllers set up side by side, but back in the GameCube days, I lined them up vertically, like this. Try doing this with the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers, however, and you'll end up accidentally pressing the L and R buttons. So even though it's a bit of a pain, I do it like this now.
And now we wonder why Sakurai has like broken hands.
At once, kind of like Banjo and Kazooie, two characters acting as one. Alright, let's get started. So, what is Banjo-Kazooie? Well, in terms of genre, it's similar to Super Mario 64, and it was first released on Nintendo 64 back in 1998. The character Banjo made his first appearance a year earlier in a game called Diddy Kong Racing. After that, Banjo-Kazooie was released, and then Banjo-Tooie. Two titles were then released for Game Boy Advance, although they never came to Japan. And then there's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was released on Xbox 360. As some of you may know, the Banjo-Kazooie IP now belongs to Microsoft.
It does.
Technically, they're a rival platform holder. Even so, they were happy for Banjo and Kazooie to join the Super Smash Bros. Series.
Rival platform holder, but happy for Banjo.
Extremely grateful. Rare also welcomed us with open arms. So, if you want to play Banjo-Kazooie today, you can do so on Xbox. I know this is a Nintendo broadcast, but please, give the game a try on Xbox.
Wow.
Now let's talk about the music. The Banjo-Kazooie series music has a country feel to it. If we were to include this music in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as is, it wouldn't really match the atmosphere of battle, so we put a lot of effort into arranging the music for the
Okay,
game.
but there is stuff that would work.
These arrangements during the showcase. Up here. Yes, here. You'll see the track names. Okay, let's take a look at the fighter.
Okay, show me.
So this is Banjo and Kazooie in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's Kazooie. We're using a special ROM today, so the camera is a bit different from the production version. We've included lots of actions Banjo and Kazooie used in their original game.
Show me.
For example, the talent trot here is used for their dash. And their jumps are based on abilities like Flat Flip and Feathery Flap.
Cool.
Their neutral attack is called Claw Swipe. This ability looks similar to this in the original game, but we've built upon the original motion so it better fits the action of our game. Their flurry attack is a red
Nice.
attack wrap. Their dash attack is a forward roll, which is something Donkey Kong uses as well. This move is a pretty useful one. Their
That's
down
that's the roll.
Their up smash is build drill. It looks a bit different from their original games, but the animation reflects the fact that it's a consecutive attack. In Japanese, their side smash is called Harisen Kazooie. Harisen is a word that only exists in Japanese, so I was curious what this move would be called in the West. In English, it's called Regal Bash. I think Regal is the type of bird Kazooie is, so this basically means bird bash, which is pretty accurate. Their neutral air is Wing Whack. Their back air is an air rat-a-tat-rat, which hits 3 times. Their down air is Beak Buster, which they use to downstab.
Yeah, I'll be using that a lot.
As you can see, even their regular attacks are based on attacks from their original game. The down and up taunts were something that existed in the Banjo-Kazooie series too. The up taunt is based on an animation from Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, where Banjo sometimes stretches. Now I'd like to go over their special moves. First, their neutral special is egg firing.
A Mumbo's Mountain
the eggs bounce
remix.
And by holding down the button when launching the eggs,
nice.
you'll do the attack you see here. Breagle Blaster. Breagle Blaster is based
This
on
is a really satisfying remix.
Screen mimics an FPS. You can hold the button for auto fire, but as you do, the power of the eggs will gradually decrease, so you'll need to be careful. You can cancel it by crouching or pressing the shield button. Next, their side special is Wonder Wing. As in their original game, it's an invincible charging attack. It's fairly powerful and will basically win against any other attack.
Finally, someone that can fight the
You can
hero.
see some feathers above Banjo's head. There are 5 of them in total, and I just used up all of them. After using them up, you won't be able to use the attack again until you lose a stock. Since the remaining uses of Wonder Wing only appear above their heads once activated, you'll really need to make sure you hammer the number of uses into your head. You can use it as a recovery option.
Nice.
Since it's likely to trump counterattacks, it doesn't have many disadvantages, but it does have a weak point. If it's blocked with a shield, for instance, you'll be wide open to attack.
Right, okay.
In addition, you can be grabbed during this move. At any rate, keep track of how many Wonder Wing uses you have left. And when fighting against Banjo and Kazooie, make sure to take action against this attack and remember to keep an eye on it. It's important to keep this in mind. Next is their up special, Shock Spring Jump. This move utilizes the Shock
The
Spring
Klungo
Jump
boss theme from
There are
Banjo-Tooie.
First,
Remixed.
You can hit your opponents with the Shock Spring Jump.
Ooh!
It can be used to recover, and it's throwable too. Also, it's
Nice.
different from other up specials that carry the fighter upward, in that you're still able to jump in midair after using it, meaning you can jump twice in a row. So if you're falling, you can use it like this, jump and then dodge, increasing your ability to recover. By the way, the height of a shock spring jump will change depending on how long you hold the button down. Note the slight difference in height. Next, for their down special, rear egg,
Pink
will
Banjo.
fire a grenade out of his backpack. It's a grenade egg. This is a slightly odd projectile, in that it can only be launched behind the fighter. And because the grenade egg is football-shaped, its bouncy trajectory can be unpredictable.
RNG!
It will explode. I think it will be a useful tool for keeping opponents in check. It's treated like an item, so you can pick it up and throw it. Your opponents can also throw it back at you.
Wow.
But its detonation sequence is relatively short. So both you and your opponents will need to make sure you throw it quickly, or it will explode while you're still holding it. I guess there are a lot of different ways to use this ability.
Oh, I'm loving the way the moves flow.
Lastly, their final smash is the Mighty Ginginator. The Mighty Ginginator is what delivered the final blow to Gruntilda in their original game. This move will send your opponents flying. This stage is called Kurukuruyama in Japan, but in the West it's called Spiral Mountain. As you can see, it's a mountain where the bottom portion is a spiral shape. A rotation icon will appear, and the stage will spin. This is quite unusual, even for the Super Smash Bros. Series. It's truly unique. Anything on the stage, items or otherwise, will also move. As the stage turns, the shape of Spiral Mountain will also transform, meaning your recovery points will also change.
Wow. I'm not sure I like the spinning thing.
Platforms like this will appear from time to time. A bridge will also appear when Gruntilda's lair is visible.
Slightly off-model
Now that we've
Mumbo.
covered both the fighter and the stage, let's go ahead and jump into some actual battles. This time, I'll be taking on not just one, but two fighters in a team battle. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong versus Banjo and Kazooie. Hang on, so there are actually two on my side too? So I should be fine, right? Probably not. In fact, definitely not. Looks like I'm gonna get beaten up pretty bad if I just stand around, so I'll play carefully. I should probably keep them in check. Your eggs, which can be fired forward.
Doing well against those level 3 CPUs, eh, Sakurai?
Banjo and Kazooie can use moves with a relatively wide range of attack. We'll make good use of these as we take them on. No, we're playing with items on. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I have two opponents, and since items are on, they'll have twice as many opportunities.
It's entirely possible, Nano, that you'd be able to play this game with stage hazards off. Maybe that would stop it spinning.
I'm at quite a disadvantage, but I'm going to try my hardest.
And the stage won't spin in Battlefield or Omega Form either. She'll still be able to play the stage.
I guess I should be explaining all their moves, huh? Auto fire, auto fire. Ooh, ouch. Oh, the final smash meter's filled up. You can have that. Now. And
nice.
Now that there's one less opponent, this should be easier. I do want to use a final smash, but it might be a bit tough. Oh, that's good. And final smash. I forced him out, so I win. Banjo picks up the Jiggy from the original game.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Adorable.
I'd also like to talk about
Treasure Trove Cove.
Liven up the stage. First, we have the witch Gruntilda. In Banjo-Kazooie, this poor soul gets sealed underground by a boulder. Anyway, she's very cruel, and you can hear all about her from her sister, Gruntilda. This is Bottles, a mole, and another poor soul. His fate is sealed.
Another poor soul. That's kind of like the best way to describe any character in the Banjo-Kazooie games. They're a poor soul. They're a very, very poor soul.
Next is Mumbo Jumbo. This poor soul had all of his Mumbo tokens stolen by Gruntilda. He helps you out
Poor
in
soul.
many ways throughout the
I
game.
love it.
And we have Tootie. Can you spot her? She's running at the bottom. She's tiny and you can barely even make her out. But by zooming in, you can see all the detail, even at her size.
Aww.
You could probably make an action game just using this. She's raising havoc on the vegetable patch for some reason. And after that, she strikes an enigmatic taunt. Now she's heading back home. She looks so calm when you look at her this way, but this soul is actually the saddest of all the souls. You'd understand how miserable she really is if you saw the game over scene in Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe she's not going home? And here come the Jinjos. We saw some of these a short while ago when the mighty Jinjonator appeared. They come in many different colors and were hidden throughout the world like Gruntilda in the original game, so you could say they're also sad souls. And now we see something floating around in the background. These are our basic enemy characters called Buzz Bombs, but since they can float around, they're lucky enough to have
Buzz Bombs, there's one-ups in the background, honeycomb tokens, it's like...
Close up. It's basically a dragonfly, right?
It's
we put a lot of thought into the
fan service,
well, and we put
and I love
of
it.
Into these hard-to-see areas, so I hope you enjoy it. Next, let's talk music.
Gobi's Valley.
As I mentioned earlier, we're taking country-style music and adapting it for use in battle. We're including a total of 10 music tracks.
10?
Of these, 7 are entirely new arrangements.
Wow.
I've always thought
do we have Showdown
doing
Town?
all this for $5.99 is a fantastic deal. So, I hope you enjoy it.
Showdown Town.
The music for Spiral Mountain was arranged by Grant Kirkhope. He created the original Banjo-Kazooie's music. I've worked with many musicians over the years, but this is the first time I've worked with a musician outside of Japan.
That is true.
I was a bit worried about whether my directions would be understood, but he did an absolutely wonderful job. And here's the list of tracks this time.
Okay, no Showdown
Each of the
Town.
new tracks has been carefully tailored to match the action
Alright.
taking place on screen.
That's fine. Showdown Town would have been icing on the cake, but okay.
Alongside the launch of Banjo and Kazooie, there will also be a software update. We're very pleased with the sales of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yes, you called
And
Mr.
to express
Patches.
our appreciation, we've added another
Nicely
game
done.
mode, which will pretty much be our final new mode. I'm going to go ahead and play, so please take a look.
Home run, home run, home run.
And here it is.
Yes!
You need to damage
Yes!
the sandbag in front of you as much as possible.
Home run!
And with this bat, but this bat, and off it goes. Hi.
Yes!
And so, Home Run Contest makes its return.
This is what I've been waiting
It's
for!
been powered up in various ways compared to previous Home Run Contests, so please enjoy. This time, Sandbag has flown 300 kilometers. I think that's about the distance from Tokyo to Nagoya. That's if you drive on the Tomei Expressway. You can actually play with a second player.
Can play with a second player.
Let's give it a go. Attack, attack, keep attacking using both players. Time to strike. Here we go. No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game. When I say 2 players can take part, I mean friends can play together, and not one person playing as 2 fighters. I hope you play this with your friends. In shared content, many people have uploaded their customized Mii fighters. Up until now, it may have been a little difficult to use since you were not able to customize their special moves. But moving forward, you will be able to freely customize their special moves.
Right, okay.
If you find a Mii fighter that you like the look of, you can freely download them and set the special moves however you want and play as them. However, this will not be applied to Mii fighters created before this software update, and only applies to Mii fighters created after the update. So I hope you re-upload your Mii fighters. Please enjoy many different varieties of Mii fighters.
Why are you cheering for a mode that should have been in the first place? Valid comment.
Take a look.
I'm still allowed to be excited about it, am I not? Whee! Costumes! Here are all the characters you're not allowed. Come on! Oh, come on! Oh, come on! I'm fucking insulted. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not even close to fair. Team Rocket outfits. What? What? Let's face it, how many people have uploaded Sans Mii Fighters? Like, hundreds and thousands on the Nintendo Online. They saw it, and they did it. Go on, man. Go on.
We've added a costume for Sans from Undertale, who was a popular request. And this Sans outfit also comes with a music track. This will be listed in the other category, so you can check it out there. The arrangement was made by none other than the creator of Undertale himself, Toby Fox. Toby has actually visited my house, and we played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate together. He was actually really good. Of all the guests, he was probably the strongest. When we both chose random and played, the win ratio was about half and half. Or I may have been losing. Next, I'd like to talk about a new set of amiibo that will soon be available. Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Snake. I wonder why he was hiding. They will each be available on September 20th. The software update, including the Banjo and Kazooie DLC, will be available today.
It's like I'm watching a shopping channel. The music.
As mentioned in Nintendo Direct, Terry Bogard will be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Although we showed the reveal trailer, there was hardly any in-game footage. Some of you may wonder where the in-game footage is. Well, it's shaping up nicely. But we weren't quite ready to include it in the reveal. That SNK Neo Geo opening was fun, wasn't it? I'd like to show you just a little bit of in-game footage.
Okay, show me a little sneak peek, Mr. Sakurai-san.
Finally.
Nice.
It was announced that we will be working on even more DLC fighters.
Yes.
To me, it feels like the finish line is sliding farther away.
Well, it's your fault!
You may wonder, how much longer can he be involved with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? But I'm also excited. Adding more characters into the game means that more game worlds will be added to the series. And ultimately, that means that there will be an even greater opportunity to delight the fans. At the same time, I feel that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is now representing so many characters in game worlds that it's become an enormous game. Even if the Super Smash Bros. Series continues moving forward, I doubt there will ever be an opportunity to bring this many characters together again.
Absolutely understandable.
So I want to keep improving on this record as much as possible. And I will continue to work hard at developing the game. I appreciate your support. That's it for today. Thank you very much.
Goemon's a fucking Mii costume! Goemon's a fucking Mii costume! Goemon is 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 a fucking Mii costume! Thanks, Sakurai. Thanks a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Goemon would have never been a character anyway. And that's how it should have stayed. Be glad you got him as a Mii costume. Yes, I'm totally glad I got him as a Mii costume. So anyway, best thing from this Direct, Deadly Premonition 2, Jedi Outcast getting ported to Switch, the definitive version of Sharp FE, and a definitive version of Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay. Those I think are the standout. I think what was super impressive was that I called that, yeah, I know, completely random choice, Jedi Outcast, isn't it? Completely random. Random as fuck. And it's Aspire doing the porting, so it can't be amazing. But we'll see. So anyway, I was so fucking spot on with Banjo. I said, I don't think they'll shadow drop him today, but he's definitely this week. And they shadow dropped him today. So I was right about that. I was wrong about the Smash reps. Okay, I'll accept that. But I was right about Sharp FE. I'm really surprised that Maiden of Blackwater wasn't announced for Switch tonight. Because that seems like the obvious one with Halloween around the corner. And we know that it exists because it's on Nintendo CDN. It's weird that they haven't announced Maiden of Blackwater. That's fucking weird. Well, that was an interesting Direct. They're very middling Direct. I probably enjoyed this Smash segment more because Sakurai is just so lovely and jovial and joyous and you know that's enjoyable to watch. But yeah, no, that was a middling Direct. But no, that was cool. I'm going to do the official sign-off now. So, let's go to the GIF wall screen, because I haven't gone to the GIF wall GIF wall screen for a while. Okay. I'm going to do the official sign-off. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm gonna go to bed because it's 8 minutes past midnight. I guess I'll be playing with Banjo tomorrow then, I suppose. Because he's already available. Cool beans. Alright. Until next time. If we live that long.
Bye.